Welcome, Chosen One.
What is up, assholes? Welcome to another Gwent video. And your eyes do not deceive you. Today it is gameplay. And it's not just gameplay. It's Queensguard gameplay. The best type of gameplay. So I've already recorded the matches, you know, because I didn't want to record an intro until I knew there was going to be a video, because I honestly did not think there was going to be one. But after a ride through hell, I did get some good, fun, entertaining matches. I played 7 or 8 matches. I don't really remember. And out of those, I enjoyed 3 of them. That's pretty good. You know, and I went 5 matches straight without seeing Renfri. So I think I broke some kind of record. I'm just saying. But yeah, Queensguard. I have not played Queensguard since before Sarah's Fearless was a thing. I don't remember when that became a thing. But long time viewers will know that I used to love Queensguard. I still do. But I used to play it a lot. You know, it was one of those decks, like Assimilate back in the day, like Alchemy not too long ago. Decks that I can't help but revisit way more often than others. And today we're finally getting around to it again. Now the deck is, as most of my decks are, very unoptimized. I just threw something together, tested it a little bit, tweaked it, tested a bit more, tweaked it, and here we are. Now, for most of my recording session, I had a Bear Witcher Mentor instead of the second Freya's Blessing. I didn't really like it. I'm not sure I liked the second Freya's Blessing either. But again, unoptimized. My first time playing Queensguard in... could it be a year? I mean, a year ago, Price of Power started dropping? I don't know. It's been too long. But we're finally getting back into it. We have this deck as a starting point. Going forward, I will start here. Make some tweaks. If you have any tips or tricks on how to improve this, I would love to hear them. I'm probably not playing Ydarin because I'm already struggling for board space. It could be my resilient artifacts, I don't know. But they're pretty good. So there's not much to really discuss here. We're playing Queensguard. You want to ping them down to 3 strength. Then they can copy themselves and you keep going. Similar to Cadwanian Revenant, except worse and more expensive. But cooler. And our ways to deal that damage, we have Ursun Ritual as a leader. A leader that is often represented the worst of Skellige. But not by its own fault. Like it's actually one of my favorite leaders in the game, but it's always being used for like stupid Skellige stuff. But today we're using it for good. We also have, I mean, Sarah's Fearless is actually a potential way to trigger Queensguard. You can heal an old Queensguard by 1 and damage the new Queensguard by 1 and trigger it. You can do that every turn. We also have ways to get more points out of her. You can either go for bigger points or you can go for Queensguard triggers. And she's a little bit extra tempo. A little bit tricky to use because you don't want to get her out in round 1 sometimes. Other times, maybe you want her round 1. We have Harrenka Duck, which can spawn a Bear Witcher Quartermaster. We also play a Quartermaster, which can trigger Queensguard twice. It's flooding the board a little bit in the process, but a lot of the time it's okay. Herald Houndsnout is a real MVP. He not only can ping a Queensguard every turn, he also gives us a few more self-wound targets in his Herald's Pals, which work really well with Swellblood Butcher, who, after the buff, he's like always a 6 for 4 as long as you get all the bleeding. If you hit Harold's Pals or a Queensguard, you can really negate the negative part of his effect and just get quite a good amount of points for a 4 provision unit. And the Brockbar Hunter can ping Queensguards. I never found myself having to do that though. But he's alright. You know, he's pretty good. We do have the little half-roux, little mermaids, and mushy truffle, just because they help add some self wound triggers for Ceres. If you use the mermaid's order to damage self by 4, then you can use Ceres Fearless to heal it by 4 and just damage, you know, your smallest unit. Maybe it's a Harold's Pal. Damage it by 4, and you just get a good power switch. It's really nice. And we have Yennefer Illusionist. Probably the spiciest card in the deck. You know, she synergizes with spawning. And if we're able to stick a Queensguard on the board, we are spawning a 4 strength unit every turn. We also spawn with, obviously, Mushy Truffle and Heron Kaduk. We do spawn with the Quartermaster, but those units are a little bit smaller. Ceres also spawns. So yeah, the general idea is, like, if you're able to stick a Queensguard, Yennefer Illusionist is just another massive threat they have to deal with. And I think there is a version of Queensguard where Yennefer Illusionist is worth playing. Now, Queensguard, they take up a lot of board space, which is why this time and also the past few times I've taken a little bit more of a control-y approach with Heat Wave, Curse of Corruption. We don't go tall. Our tallest units realistically are 6s. We can get bigger mermaids, but they can damage self by 4 and go below. So Curse of Corruption is pretty easy to get value from. Pretty cheap tall removal. And obviously Heat Wave, good card. A lot of scenarios and big units and defenders and just all the good stuff. I had a good time playing this. Obviously, like, most of my matchups were abysmal, and it's not a good deck. Like, this shit hasn't been good in 4 years. But it is actually very fun to play. It requires a little bit of thought, very synergistic, and it's all about finding a good balance. You don't want to lean too hard into the Queensguard because they're very fragile. If they get killed and you're just left with a bunch of self-wound you can't get value from, that's not good. Which is partially why we do have, you know, Truffle with the mermaids and you know, some control tools, Yennefer. It's a fun deck to play, and I do intend to tweak it and come back to it at some point. Maybe next patch, when hopefully the matchups aren't going to be as shitty. But for now, this is what we got. I did get a couple of matches for you that I actually enjoyed playing, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm glad I got some gameplay for you today, but don't expect too much more of it until the next patch. And, you know, who knows, maybe next patch is absolute trash and you're still not getting gameplay. Blame the developers, not me. I'm a victim just like you. But now, I have rambled for way too long. Let's get into it. Enjoy the video. Enjoy some Queensguard. Please buff Queensguard, please. Enjoy. Alright, 3 brutal losses into the video. We're still going strong. None of them were Renfri, so at least, if nothing else, I broke a record today. Played 3, I guess 4, most likely, matches without Renfri, but this is going to be Kitty. That's good. I would really like a Neuromancy. No. I mean, depending on their sequencing, we might actually be able to be a little bit cheeky. And I would love that. Just the kitty? See, I could Yennefer, but with just the kitty on the board, I could just Herald and 2 leader charges. Alright, kitty dead. Defender dead. Now I know they can bring them all back. And then shuffle back, which is Sabbath, and bring them all back again. Well, not all. Renew. For what? Kitty? I really have no other way. Does it have to be Yennefer? No other means of doing random damage, no. Well. Alright, kitty, done. Are you kidding? Come on! You get wrecked by Queensguard with your stupid kitty deck and you've... Oh, we're gonna enjoy this. I got my drink here. Cheers. First game in the bag. So what's up with you guys, huh? I know not a lot of videos lately, but you know the state of the game. Not much new here. I'm just living life, working a bit extra this summer, making a lot of extra cash. I got a couple of weeks of vacation coming up real soon. That's nice. There we go. Oh, you gotta love it. You know what? I normally don't GG kitty players, but to me that was a good game. I know they won't GG me back because they closed the game. They closed it, so that's nice. Okay, now I'm feeling a lot better about the video now. Just gotta get another clip and we're good to go. God, that felt good. Oh, my kitty is immune. There's no way the Skellige player can interact. Oh, he's playing Queensguard? Well, his deck has no way to interact. Kitty. Fuck the kitty. Alright, this can't be good. Hoping for Wholesome Harmony. Betting it's Renfri. That is Renfri. That's the anti-Renfri deck. I don't know how we do against that, but I'm on a bit of an adrenaline rush here. I'm riding the high, so let's do it. Let's bait some removal with our boys. They are of course roll locked, so Guerilla Tactics, not a good matchup. God, I can't stop smiling, dude. That was so good. Wholesome, wholesome, wholesome. Pirate attack, huh? I mean, if this soaks up the power attack hit, that's potentially okay. Like, a leader charge with Milva, it kills like all my engines, so this is not going to be fun. Okay, no Milva, but hey. This. Oh, that's gonna be an issue. Anybody want to deal with that? Oh, I guess I can play the Queensguard now. Maybe wait one more turn. I'll try. So either no Milva or Milva in hand. Yeah. Milva sharpshooter. Yeah. Oh, he wanted that hit so bad. You wanted that hit so bad, but you're not getting it, my dude. Here we go. Do I care about killing that? I don't know. I guess not. I don't know, you played a 4 for 6, I played a couple of 5 for 4s, like I don't really see the problem. He's boosted. Anybody want to deal with that? No? Bye bye, Pyrotech. I mean, I love Pyrotech. I mean, I get it. I get it. All right. Do I Yennefer? I mean, they have engines, I have engines. You know, they played their 4 for 6. I mean, this can move allies. You can move like the defender and get an extra boost. You can also move my units, disrupt my Queensguard. That's respectable. I mean, I could have killed this. If I played this instead, I could have killed it. Would have stopped 2 points a turn. But I lost a couple of points by not doing that. Okay, and it's a bit late for that. That's our brigade. Oh no, wait, hey. How did this get damaged again? If it's not doing a thing? I don't really know. Well, I can do this. Should I kill this? I mean, I'm not really expecting more special cards than these. So I don't really think I need to... She's at 5. I actually want to... promote her her countdown a little bit. If they actually have special cards here, I'm gonna regret not just killing that. I mean, they're playing Simless. They probably have one more set, at least one more set of bronze specials. So. What are you doing? I mean, this is actually pretty cool. Like, this is actually kind of dope.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, they keep activating my Queensguard, so I can't use my leader charges. So I'm kind of constipated on leader charges. Why this? Why is this here? I just get a mermaid for 8. How much room do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There'll be nothing to pick up.
Now you might ask, why did I put it there? That's a really good question. That's like one of the very few spots I shouldn't be putting it. Wait. Yeah, this is good. Because they have to actually play a card, a unit, to even get points here. So the 4-point lead here is enough. All right. That's fair. They keep triggering my Queensguard so I can't use my leader charges. Why? Okay, what can I do here? I can get a mermaid for 8. This is 4, 8, 9, so that's 17. Which is pretty good. I'll probably just use this. Not enough. They have 2, 3, 4, 5 points passively. 6 points passively. Yeah. And they're counting their points, and they're passing. I lose uneven. Despite having spent maybe not considerably more. You did not need to do that. You did not need to spend that leader charge. Alright, so now we know if I win, if I somehow win and it's one Guerilla Tactics charge worth the difference. Now we know why. Alright, I'm a card down. I'm a card down. I mean, if I play a Queensguard here and they're not able to kill it because they only have 1 leader charge, then that's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. That's fine. No, it's actually a risky mulligan. I keep forgetting I have a Sarah's Fearless, but it worked out. That was a bit risky, so I regret it. Let's see if this somehow lives. A 4-power engine. Oh. Please. No. No. Why couldn't you just do it? At least this didn't get Zeal. That's nice, but it does heal itself, so... I love Sarah's Fearless. It's so good. Gesrus. Gesrus. Why would you Gesrus that way? Alright, let's see. We're gonna do this. And then, let's see, you're damaged by 2. But I can't heal you. This is just like a self-movement deck, like really all in, and I respect that. See, we do it here, because then we can heal this for 3 and only lose 1 point here. Okay, let's see if it's enough. Should be enough. I mean, I think self-movement is good. Being stuck with 2 Dryad's Caresses with no Dryad. Because I killed the Dryad. You know what, I'm actually kind of glad. You know, you may not believe me when I say this, but I just played an entire match of Gwent, and I just had a good time. And not just because I won, but my opponent was playing something that you don't normally see. Something that was actually cool and synergistic, using some lesser seen cards, but also some more seen cards, obviously. You know, Saskia Commander, I don't mind that card. And, you know, Gesrus, I used to hate Gesrus. It was maybe one of my most hated card in the game when it first came out, but the game has just gotten so much wackier. So Gesrus is almost completely fine. Maybe it is fine. Like, I think it is fine. It's not completely fine, but I'm at the point now where I think it's fine. Like that was just... It's just interesting. I just enjoyed that. And how many matches is that without Renfri? 5? That is 5 matches without Renfri. Am I a god? Alright, just a normal deck, please. That's never normal. At least not 4 Renfris. Imposter, well that's new. I'm sure it's still Renfri, so it's not that new, but it's something. You know, it's something. How about... I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Don't really need a Queensguard because... Oh god. Oh god, what? What's this, Vypper? Could be Vypper. Have I ever played against Vypper? I don't know. Why? My heat wave. That's what I needed to deal with this business. Did I just lose? Did I just lose? I might have just lost. I think I just lost. Because I can't heat wave the Vypper. I mean, he's not doing anything. Nine. Well, now we can't copy it. If only I had a Purify, huh? Then we could really have some fun. Oh, you were really going for it there, buddy. Really going for it there. Just really greedy with the combo, and now you're just... no combo for you. Could use my leader to kill it. Then I could have also killed Damien. But it's okay. Lol. Okay. That is fine. mean, I can do a big heal. You know, I can do a big heal. See, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you had to hit that, huh? You had to hit that. Yeah, I'm not. So, now what? What happens now? Well, I know if they get their leader on my Yennefer, that's going to be an issue. They have my heat wave, that's right, that's right. Well, I'm going into a round length that is not ideal for me. Oh yeah, he goes into my graveyard. That's why he purified it. It goes into my graveyard. At the end of the round, at the end of your turn, while in graveyard, banish the lowest cost card. Fuck. Of course. Okay, so he's gonna get... They're gonna get it.
What is it?
Am I gonna be able to keep my graveyard full? I mean, I have 3 special cards. You're actually doing that, huh? You're actually doing that. Okay. I mean, I don't know if my graveyard is even gonna empty up. Oh, come on. Asshole. Yeah, what? Was that a guarantee? Are all these non-units? Or was that just really lucky? I guess most of their units have been... I don't know. I don't know. I just know that heat wave is actually not doing them that many favors, so and unless they have a bunch of graveyard banish for my graveyard, that Viper is not going to come out. Go on, hit a Queensguard. Hit one of the good ones. No, you... What are you doing? I thought I had a somewhat of a grasp on what was happening here, but I don't. Was there like a special card you had to put on top for even more combo? Maybe? Maybe there's more combo? Menno? Cadaverine? What a great Cadaverine you got there, my friend. What do I have? I can get this. I mean, let's just pop these. I don't want to get that though. I mean, I do eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's a 10. And now you're locking it. Okay. Now you're locking it. Is that a 6-point heat wave in your hand? Oh god, what? Don't tell me you took Henkaduk. Okay. I would have been proper pissed if you did. I mean, we know that's a heat wave, so I don't really care if I just do this.
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
Like, they have Imposter Leader and Heat Wave. And they didn't even imposter at first. Not that it would do anything. What was that? Vypper. What a deck. Spring Equinox, the first card I ever got to reveal, and it's one of the shittiest cards in the game. It's nice to see it. It's nice to see you again, Spring Equinox. Alright, you know what? I know this is not the season to be hunting for really amazing games. We've had some fun today. I've had more misery than fun in the grand scheme of things trying to record this video, but I feel like I got just like not excellent gameplay, you know, not like it's not a fantastic deck, it's not a really strong deck. The gameplay was strange. The matchups, you know, the two full matches you saw obviously are not at all representative of the game right now, but you know what? I think that's a good thing. I don't want to show off the game the way it is now, so I'm glad I found just a couple of different things. You know, I'm playing something very off meta, and I found a couple of opponents playing off meta stuff. Really memey with the Vypper, and that match just went. It went in all different directions really quickly, and it was nice. But yeah, you needed some fun, right? And I really, really wanted to do a gameplay video, because until the next patch, and hopefully it's good enough, but until then, like, I don't know if there's going to be any more gameplay. So I'm glad I got something, and that it was just something casual, fun, weird. You know, we're still going to keep doing Sunday specials, I think. I do have a couple of ideas for more of those. So there's going to be stuff. But I'm glad I got to sprinkle in some actual gameplay. And, you know, I haven't played Queensguard since before Sarah's Fearless was a thing. Because, honestly, it just makes me sad. You know, I've been trying to make this archetype work since literally Gwent Homecoming. Like Gwent's official release in October 2018. First deck I played had Queensguard in it, and I've been trying to play it, to make it work. I don't know what the best approach is. I personally feel like, since we don't want to play too many units besides the necessary stuff, I feel like a control-y approach with like these special cards can be good. I think Yennefer Illusionist, like it has a lot of synergy. it's another threat the opponent has to deal with. So if they waste their removal on some Queensguards, maybe she sticks. But yeah, there are many different approaches you can take with this. You know, maybe cut the locations, because I mean, resilient artifacts, like, they take up board space for 2 rounds. But I think generally speaking, you don't really have to be prepared to fill up 2 rows with Queensguard. They're usually gonna go down pretty quickly. And you know, Swallowblood Butcher, he's alright. He's alright. I don't like the Quartermaster feels. Like, on one hand, it's really good because it's 2 sources of pinging a Queensguard, but at the same time, it's 3 units on the board. So it's highly synergistic and highly anti-synergy. So it's weird. It's weird. I think like the golds, I actually think are pretty solid, and obviously Queensguard good. Shield Maiden, nice option for Ceres. Double Freya's Blessing, maybe not necessary, but I didn't like the Bear Witcher Mentor. He was underperforming, unfortunately. But you know, Blessing is good because you can get back a Queensguard. If you need more ways to trigger Queensguard, you can get a Quartermaster. You usually have like an 8-power Mermaid, so you can just res that. Still pretty good for 5 provisions. Not super keen on the Gutting Slashes, but it didn't have many options, you know. And it's some cheaper control to supplement our big boy removal. But you know, most cards in the game right now are being balanced so that removal doesn't kill them. So what's the point? We do have Brockvar Hunters for a little bit extra reach, so, and Harold's Pals. I don't know, it's a fun deck to play. Obviously, one of my longtime favorite archetypes, and I think like I have a deck for it. I just gotta do some tweaks, make it really work. Is it ever gonna be good? Maybe if they make Queensguard 4 provisions. I mean, with the way they're doing things with engines right now, bronze engines, I don't think bumping Queensguard to 4 provisions would be bad at all. I mean, Revenants are 4 provisions. But the thing about Queensguard, you can't protect them. You can't boost them. Like, they're just 4 power. I feel like they... Like, look at other 5 provision engines. Like, you have the Sabbath one, Witch Apprentice. I know that's only 2 points a turn. Queensguard can be 3 points a turn. But, like, you need all this other interactive stuff to actually trigger it. So I think it could be 4. Or, if they want to be proper ballers, make it 5 power. Either one. I'll take either one. If they make it 5 power, I might consider Operator again. Honestly, it wouldn't break the game at all. So why not just do it? Okay? And while we're on the subject, Triss Telekinesis, I think Rune Mage has proven to us that Triss Telekinesis, it can cost 10. Just make it cost 10. It's one of the coolest cards in the game, but it's just unplayable. I used to love playing this in Queensguard because you could get a Freya's Blessing, you could get a removal. It's just a flexible card, but it's not like OP. Buff it. Buff my cards, please. Operator, 6 power, 6 provisions. Let's go. Anyway. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope it was a little bit of a nice trip off to the side, doing some fun stuff while the rest of the game is going straight to shit. It was worth it. There was more bad than good, but honestly, Just getting a fun video out for you. It was worth it. I don't know if I'll do it again though, until next season, but maybe. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Probably going to be another Sunday special going up, you guessed it, on Sunday. I'll probably be covering my favorite cards. I picked out 1 gold and 1 bronze for each faction plus neutrals, so maybe just go over my favorite cards. And yeah, that could be fun. Just a nice little thing. I hope to see you then. And if I don't see you then, I hope to see you for the next one. Until then, have a good one. If you're playing Gwent still, I'm sorry. Or I hope you're having fun. I hope you're not playing Renfri. I better not catch any of you playing Renfri. Alright? I trust you. Have a good one. And I'll see you soon.